Good morning, Wave Fam, from the theater of the Symphony of the Seas.
I'm Ashley, this is Josh, welcome to our channel.
We sold everything we had to travel the world, and now we want to share with you the way away.
So be sure to subscribe down below, give us a like, and hit that little bell to follow more of our adventures.
Let's go. Today we are going on a excursion to Pompeii and the Amalfi Coast.
It's our very last excursion on the ship. I'm so sad, but excited to see what we do today.
And we are in the theater. This is where you muster for all the excursions. You come here, you get a little sticker that denotes what tour you're on. Right. Bling. And then they call your name and you go to your bus. So that's what we're gonna do.
We get our own private bus tonight.
You okay?
Yeah.
I think this is one of the
In Napoli, where love is king, when boy meets girl, here's what they say. There's a lot of traffic behind me, that's why it's pretty loud. But I had to sing that song first because we just left Napoli City and we're headed over to Amalfi. And man, this road behind us is like, it's like the only way in and out of this place, and it is just busy.
And on our big bus going through, it's like, you are squidged on these cliffs. So I used to get high anxiety being on cliffs and having someone drive,
anymore.
But I'm doing much, much better.
But anyways, this is looking gorgeous already.
It's amazing.
This overlook is beautiful. If you can stop off, there's a little limoncello place. It's one of the only places that you can stop and park a little bit.
Little tiny trucks are bringing lemons in, like as we're in there.
So a great little overlook here. Anyways, I think we're gonna continue on to Amalfi. It's like another hour from here. We just stopped to go to the bathroom.
I think this is Sorrento?
Yes.
To one of the main areas we're excited to see today. We drove along the Amalfi Coast. We have landed here in the town of Amalfi along with all these other tourists, but we are determined to have a great time in our own special way. Some of the alleyways were created by the town to kind of confuse the pirates, so that when they came, the pirates would get lost in all the alleyways and they could block them off and then, you know, do off with them, I guess. In this area, the lemons are something you need to watch out for. So we're in Amalfi, which the lemons are really large, and they're kind of like, hi! Good. All right, so we're sold. We're moving here. Once we're rich. It is beautiful. Just meeting a local and hearing how friendly he was. It is stunning. And also just the back streets are so refreshing and quiet. Birds singing everywhere. Currently we're on the main street, so it's a lot louder, but it's just beautiful. Yeah, that looks so good.
You want one?
Yeah.
Okay.
To go. Buongiorno.
Ciao, buongiorno. Sì, do you like toasting?
It's mozzarella cheese, tomato, lettuce, and is this focaccia bread? I don't know. It's toasted. It's delicious. Delicious confirmed. Go to Pizza Express on the main causeway of Amalfi near the end.
And it's hot. We got it toasted.
Yeah.
Most tour cruises are not long enough. You literally just get a snippet. We were only here for an hour, which is not nearly long enough for us to see all of this town. But it was definitely enough time for us to know that we will for sure be back. We'll do all that we can to be back because, man, this place has blown me away. One of the reasons why I love it here so much is the mountains. The cliff sides along the coast, they just jet out of the water. It's something super unique you don't find in a lot of places. The only place I can kind of think is Santorini, where a volcano blew up and created these crazy cliffs into the water. Our tour guide was saying that these cliffs were created by a river, and then like something like Iceland, where the cliffs are created mostly by glaciers. So it's so amazing how nature works and how these kind of things are open and available to us. And also, like, whoever thought of building a whole city on these cliffs? It's so crazy that people just bring their stuff up into the cliffs and then live there when there's no other way to get out of there. It's crazy, but it's absolutely beautiful now that we have the ability to have roads.
We sat on the wrong side of the boat. We are on Salerno now, and we are headed back to like Mount Vesuvius area where Pompeii is at.
The eagles landed. The eagles landed. Okay, we are in Pompeii. This is the part of the tour that I am the most excited about because it's history and I love learning history. But it's kind of morbid because it was a whole city that was completely demolished. So I don't know if you guys know much about Pompeii. If you don't, then definitely look it up. It's a super interesting story of this city, an ancient Roman city that was destroyed by a volcano eruption. The volcano is behind us today. It's a bit cloudy, you can't see it, but currently it is only half the size that it was. August 20th, 879, it pushed up magma, or hot lava, up into the sky. The magma was more like a, he said like a foam, but because it was up in the sky, it started hardening and falling onto the city. What is crazy is that 10 feet worth of rocks. So when the rocks were falling, everyone was running into their houses, but then they were all stuck in their houses because the rocks were against their doors, 10 feet of them, which is insane. And then he says another 40 feet of ash fell. I just can't imagine, like everything that we're seeing here was completely covered. This day, Pompeii is not fully excavated. I don't know that they will, but even down there, they built a building on top of a hill of unexcavated area of the city, which is, it's just so funny. It's crazy that the history of this place. I love it. Would you like something, sir? I'll scoop it out for you. Which would you like? Oh, okay. Chickpea. This table here is an ancient Roman snack bar. They would put different foods in here, keep them hot and cold. And yeah, like a girl like me would just scoop it up, give you some snacks, and you can enjoy.
He said they found over 400 in just the excavated section.
Over 400 of these Roman snack bars. They love their snacks. So does Josh. Maybe he's Roman? Are you Roman?
Sure, I don't see why not.
We finished at Pompeii. I would suggest going there with a tour guide because getting all the information made it so much more enjoyable, especially for me. But to finish it off, something that I needed to get while in Italy, and today's our last day in Italy, is an affogato. It's espresso and ice cream. It's one of our favorite things that we normally, that we used to get in Italy when we were here, but I haven't had it in forever, and you guys know I love ice cream, and a little kick of coffee. Really, can't get any better.
But the thing is, we always forgot the name of it. We're like, what is that?
We couldn't remember the ice cream and the espresso.
We came up with a little mnemonic device. What was that?
So you'll never forget it. You'll never forget our little trick. So we always forgot it. So to remember it, you would say I forgato, which would be affogato, the actual name of it. So just remember the name affogato whenever you forget.
What was the name of that ice cream?
What?
What was the name of that ice cream?
Affogato. Affogato. That's the Italian lesson for today.
One last Italian lesson for the day. If you want to remember how to say good morning, just think Italians, they must eat, what, pizza for breakfast, right? So DiGiorno pizza. No, buongiorno. So DiGiorno pizza for breakfast, buongiorno. There we go. Buongiorno, good morning.
I think our little tips confuse us more.
We need to explain it.
Affogato and buongiorno. We're great Italians.
That is it. A fantastic day traipsing around, well, I mean, the Med. It's been amazing. And then, of course, all the activities on the ship, the food, everything has been amazing.
Amazing. We've had such a good time.
Yeah.
Thank you so much to Royal Caribbean. It has been great, but today was such a long day, a long excursion for us. Well worth it. Like, I would totally say go to Pompeii, go to the AMALFI close.
Amalfi.
I still can't get it right, but we really hope to go back because I would suggest to go on one of the excursions just to see the area and see whether or not you're interested in going back, but it was too short of time for us.
For sure.
We only had an hour in town and there was so much more we could do, especially because we met that little Luigi man and we would have loved to have hung out with him and just chatted.
So hit us up in the comments below. Did you guys like the cruise? Would you like to see us do more cruising? Do you have questions about the cruise? Hit us up in the comments. We would love to answer them. And also just let us know how you like this series. It's totally new for us, so we don't know what you think. So let us know.
Yeah, we'd love to hear from you guys. I hope we encourage you to get out and travel today. We have so much more to come, guys. We're headed to Japan next, which is gonna be amazing. So I think the next video you'll see is us going to Japan.
That's right.
So stick around. So much to see. We're gonna switch some things up. So
Are we?
stick around to see what that is gonna be.
Okay. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye.